One of the greatest gifts God will give a man is hunger. Do you know what saves a child? When a child is born, is hunger. Any child who is born without the gift of hunger will die in the hospital. And so when a child is born, after the gift of life, the second gift God gives a child is hunger. That hunger is what educates that child to begin to look for what to eat, even without going to school. If he doesn't have hunger, he will die. Because he won't know that he needs strength. He won't know he needs to eat. He will die. Do you know what the Bible said? It said, blessed are they that hunger and thirst after righteousness. Hunger is a blessing in the spirit. And so when God wants to help a man, he gives him insatiable appetites. You pursue the presence, you pursue the things of the spirit. You can dwell there for aeons. How would Moses, a man of over 80 years, climb Mount Sinai? Sinai is over 7,000 feet tall. Do you know how many blisters he had on his leg when he was climbing? A man of over 80 years. He will climb and fall, but he kept climbing because he knew on top of that mountain dwelt the glory of God. And the only thing he wanted to see was the Shekinah. When God told him, go, the angel of the Lord will go with you. He said, if you don't go with us, we won't depart from here. That was a man who saw Egypt collapse. He had seen power with a rod. He shut down the strongest civilization of the then world with a rod. The rod of Moses was the rod of God. He was the one who saw a sea part. And he said they walked on dry ground. The things Moses did, nobody imagined it before that time. Moses could turn his staff towards a sea and the sea becomes blood. And every water in people's houses became blood because Moses saw. Moses could stretch his staff and thunder and lightning will strike for a whole day. Moses could call darkness and darkness will come from nowhere. And the Bible will say the darkness was so thick you could feel it. He walked in such power, but there was one hunger Moses had. Show me thy glory. He said, no man see me and live. I'm willing to die. Show me thy glory. What is life without your glory? And he said, I will cause you to hide by the cleft of the rock, and I will cover you with my hand, and my glory shall pass by. That was when Moses became a god. Because when a man sees God, he becomes like him. The Bible said, it does not yet appear what we shall be like. It said, but when we shall see him, we shall be like him. The moment Moses saw the glory, he became immortalized. Moses could no longer die. God had to kill him. Because if you leave Moses till today, he will still be walking on the earth. Till today, because of what he saw, he couldn't die anymore. And when God wanted to kill Moses, he killed him in hiding. Because if you know how to kill Moses, you will know how to kill a god. It was a technology that existed only among the Godhead. Did you not read? Even the dead body of Moses, the devil came for it. So a man's dead body who is immortalized is more relevant than a living person who has no immortality. The devil came looking for Moses' dead body. They want to take it to the museum of hell so that they can study Moses. Demons wanted to study what was in Moses that made him to be immortal. And God will mobilize an archangel to come and fight for the dead body of a man. And you will think that body will decay. Many years later, when Jesus came, Moses wore that body again and still came to the Mount of Transfiguration, because that body had become an immortal body. But what was the foundation? Show me thy glory.